Hey YouTube, how's it going? Mevlin back here again with another Alchemy Stars video, and for this one, I'm going to be taking my Nadine to Ascension 3. In terms of her skills, I feel like most people already know what Nadine does just because she's the only non-3-star electric hero in the game, and so most people are probably going to be using her in the first place. But I'll just quickly run through her skills. Her chain combo is a very generic healing chain combo. Does start off at a 5, which is pretty expensive, but like I said, every single healer usually have this kind of skill. In terms of her active skill, it's half a converter, half a healing skill. You choose one tile and place a lantern, and that tile is locked to yellow, which is really nice. What's great about this skill is that you can choose any tile, and sometimes you just want that one specific tile to turn to yellow. That way you could do your Aurora time, and that's what's great about this conversion skill. Meanwhile, the healing, it's okay. You gotta pass through the lantern to proc it, and it's a little bit of healing, but you know, healing is healing. I can't really complain. And then lastly, her equipment skill, it's a pseudo, it's a debuff, but it's really small chance. Just because first off, it's only got a 20% chance to inflict the debuff, and the debuff is blind. Meanwhile, blind only has a 30% chance to proc. So if you multiply those, that's a 6% chance for it to work. But when it works, it's actually really good. It feels good when you inflict the blind and then the blind actually working and the boss does 0 damage. For breakthroughs, it just turns her active to preemptive, really nice, allowing you to have a more reliable turn 1. And then lastly, once you ascend her, her blind debuff now procs every single turn instead of when the lantern disappears. Alright, we did that super quick, and now we get to see her Ascension art. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, she looks exactly the same. So this is what I actually wanted to show you guys today. My clear for floor 43. I finally beat this boss. It's so refreshing to know that I don't have to do this on Thunder anymore, and I could just climb all the way, probably all the way to 70, because after 43 it's fairly easy because you spend so much time upgrading your units in floor 43 that you're so over leveled for the other floors that you just skyrocket all the way to probably 75, maybe 77, maybe 60 for teams not strong enough. But I'm glad I beat this, and surprisingly I was able to one-tap it. I killed it right after I A3'd my Nadine. I was kind of surprised how it's a lot easier actually. I guess getting all that health, getting all the defense, and more importantly getting the attack. That way I'm doing more healing on my Nadine was the reason why I was able to do this a lot easier. I wish I could tell you guys a secret formula or like an easy way to beat this boss, but there really isn't one. Like, you just gotta get, you can't even get lucky because they reset tiles. You just gotta get stats, you just gotta get HP, you just gotta get damage, kill the bosses before they kill you. That's just the best advice I'd give for this fight. And you know, my team also not very good in teaching you how to do this fight because I have a max breakthrough nemesis, so I'm kind of cheating, and you know, it's kind of embarrassing at the same time. Actually, it's not me, I think it's just these bosses, man. I have a max breakthrough nemesis and I'm still struggling in this fight. That's the boss, right? It's not me. I'm not the problem. But anyways, if you do have a max breakthrough nemesis, there's a little trick here. I don't know why they do this, and it only happens on this side, unfortunately. If you end your turn here at the center of the upper right edge, one of the bosses run away and you dodge one of their attacks here. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. If you try on the other side, they'll come towards you, so you always run towards the lower right position. Here I'm going through this corner, which makes one of the bosses miss me again. Like, one of the bosses is gonna hit me, that's okay, but one of the bosses is gonna miss, and that's like the biggest tip I give you, I guess. Like, you can dodge the first couple of turns, and if you have a teleporter you can dodge even more attacks, but it's really hard dodging them just because they have such long range. Even though they only move 2 tiles, their range are basically infinite in a line, so it's pretty hard to dodge. But you can dodge a couple turns, and I feel like it's mandatory here. You need to dodge maybe 1 or 2 of the attacks, that way you can survive long enough to start, you know, getting your healing up and also doing some damage. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys here with the rest of the clip. For you guys that are gonna stick all the way through, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
集まれ。ランタンはついています。ランタンの光の下で。レッドバロンチャージ。存分に後悔しなさい。これが最後のチャンスです。言い残すことはありませんか。レッドバロンライトニングストライク。レイギアを食らいなさい。降臨。私たちを癒して。驚愕のサンダー。リヒトホーフェン。さあ楽しませて。新記録。ちょっと押してみる。バット降臨。私たちを癒して。レッドバロン。稲妻が全身を駆け巡っています。計画は完璧。大地を駆け抜けろ。光よ敵を打ち破れ。レッドバロン。光よ集まれ。ランタンはついています。私たちを癒して。さあ楽しませ。新記録。ちょっと押してみる。ランタンはついています。ランタンの光の下で。光よ敵を打ち破れ。手をバット。驚愕のサンダー。リヒトホーフェン。来光よ闇を打ち破れ。存分に後悔しなさい。存分に後悔しなさい。これが最後のチャンスです。言い残すことはありませんか。私たちを癒して。バットを受けよ。リヒトホーフェン。計画完了。勝利は当然です。